Welcome to Community Convos, a podcast and radio program from LCC Connect with conversations about what's happening in Lansing and around mid-Michigan.
Hey, it's Dedalian back on the Convo once again, and in the studio with me today are the proprietors of a place known as Breakout Escape Room. It is Dan and Tylor Schutz. So welcome to the show, guys.
Hello, thanks for having us.
I was so excited when I saw this. It is the Breakout's Halloween adventure, and the reason I am excited about that is because Halloween is one of my all-time favorite times of the year. Now, we will get to that in just a little bit, but first, before we get started, I actually was not familiar with your establishment, and you guys say you've been here for like about 8 years, but it wasn't until I went to the People's Kitchen. I saw you guys at the Hive, and I was like, wow, got to try that sometime. Tell me about it. The Breakout Escape Room, what is it?
So Breakout Escape Rooms started almost 10 years ago. There was only a handful of escape rooms across the country at that time. And my business partner and I were in another field, and it was very dry. And we thought, let's do something super fun and weird, and let's try to open one of these. So we came up with our own format for how it was going to work and decided to just do it. So we spent 2 or 3 weeks building what we thought an escape room was. I had never even played one. And we got a space that was tiny, about 300 or 400 square feet, and said, here's our game environment. And after 2 or 3 weeks, we had a local news station come and play. The day after they spread it across the internet, we were booked out for months.
Awesome. That is great, especially these days. It's great to just have a business that is thriving. You mentioned it, that you'd never done it before actually owning this. I have never done one. So tell me, what is it like? What do you do? What happens?
So you go in there and it's a big themed adventure, a whole room themed as if you're castaway on an island or you're in some different time or space. And
so there's all sorts of different kind of adventures you can choose.
Sure. Yep. And they're for different sized groups, people who've played before, people who haven't played before, different ages can all play together. So it's a really great thing to do with your friends and family, anybody, if you're looking to go out and do something besides sit at home and twiddle your thumbs.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And are these typically kid friendly?
So yeah, every game that we have is built, and we take into consideration that we could have a group that's got 5-year-old kids in it or 90-year-old grandparents in it. So yes, everyone is a little bit of a different skill level, and if a person calls in and says, hey, we've got this type of group dynamic, we say, then this is the game you should come and play.
And it sounds like a group is going to be what you're going to want to do. Now, that was the thing, is I was sitting there looking at it, I'm going, well, what's the ideal group size? What do you guys think?
So we, during COVID, decided we definitely needed some small games. Our original games were huge. We'd have groups of 10 and 18 people come and play together. And
I don't even have 10 to 18 friends anymore.
After meeting you, I can believe that. So yeah.
That's fair to say, too.
Thank you. So during COVID, people didn't want to cohabitate with strangers at all. So we changed our format from having an open group where people could just join a time and show up and play with whoever happened to be there.
Right.
It was interesting to see how people would think and work together when they didn't know each other. But now we made some small games that 2 or 3 people can play, so you could just come and do a little solo game. All of our games currently are private, so you would just play with whoever you have. And if you only have one friend, then that's who you play with.
So you could even do it on a date night kind of a thing, though, right?
Correct. Yep. Date night's awesome. We've got some entry-level games, our Coconut Crew, and we have a couple of challenges that are great for that.
Very cool. Very cool. Okay, so what's the best way to approach it if you wanted to get, to be here? Do you book in advance? Do you just show up? What do you do?
You definitely want to book in advance. You can walk in and there's a chance, that there'll be a spot open for you, but you could call and talk to our great people on the phone. And that's actually kind of the best way to do it, because you can tell them about your group or what you're looking to expect, and they'll put you right in the perfect room for you. Or you can book online, of course. We're at roombreakout.com.
And Dan, how long does it usually take to get through one of these little adventures?
Typically, it's 90 minutes from the time you show up. So you come in and we give you a little bit of background to escape rooms, and then the story commences before you walk into the room. We have a very photo and video friendly environment, and we actually try to get people to take lots of pictures and videos so that they can remember what they did.
I love it. Okay, so the other thing is here on the Community Convo, I talk to a lot of nonprofits that come through this store to tell me all about what they've got going on. But I noticed on your website, you guys actually do fundraisers of some sort.
We do a ton of it.
Tell me how that works. What would happen?
So we love giving back to the community. We personally volunteer every chance we get. We're circus performers, so we do all kinds of crazy stuff if people are looking for that. And then on the business side, we open our doors up and let charities come in and run events and fundraise. And typically, they get about 25% of the ticket sales, and we will be super creative with what they want to do. They can book the whole building. They could book it by just selling the tickets on their charity pages or whatever.
Yeah, we can give them like a discount code, even if they don't want to hold an event at the building. They can, for a period of time, have a discount code, and anybody who purchases a ticket with that discount code, 20% will go directly to them.
Awesome. I love this. I wish this was one of our vodcasts because these two, I would have to describe it. We've got crushed velvet on my right. Is that what we're doing? Is that?
It's just the daily wear.
And we've got the zebra power over on my left. But no, they're looking really good. You guys look like you're kind of almost like costume, but they claim it's everyday attire, and that's perfectly fine with me too. I love it. You guys look great. Now, let's get to the point of why I actually brought you guys in here, because I love Halloween. I want to know about this. What is the Breakouts Halloween Adventure?
It's our exciting new project this year. We're just opening.
So never done this before?
Never done this before. Okay. And we decided to start it here in Lansing because the building's set up great for a Halloween adventure. You can come in one door and you wind your way throughout our building. How big is the building? It's very big.
It's very big. Yeah, over 6,000 square feet.
So we're talking, and we're talking about the Hive is what we're talking about.
Yeah, we're in the whole basement of the Hive. So you start in one door, you come down, and we've planned different little adventures along the way. You'll visit this area and that area. The whole goal is to find your way to Halloween Village at the end, and you get to help the mayor find some of the lost creatures, and also get some little sweet treats from all the locals down there. And yeah, it's filled with some fun games and challenges, and there's also live actors in each section as you make your way through the building.
Yeah, so the goal was to create something that's a little different. It's a combination of a little bit of escape game, a little bit of trunk or treat, and a little bit of haunted house. And we wanted to make it so that it was very optional to choose what you want to do. We've got some kind of fun, creepy scare areas, but you have to enter those areas if you want to see that. So there's 3 of those, and then there's also the challenges on the escape side they're relatively simple. They're kid friendly, and then we added the trick or treating portion. So
I love that you kind of broke it up so that because I would be one of those ones that would want to go into these scary areas because that's part of my gig. That's what I love doing. I love getting a little bit scared. Okay, so when exactly is this going to happen?
So we have scheduled dates on October 27th, 28th, and 29th. We may be doing it on the weekend of the 20th. It's to be announced, so hold tight for that one and watch our social media and see if we'll be opening up the extra weekend.
All right, very cool. And as we mentioned before, this is at the Hive. For those that don't know where the Hive is, it is at 2722 East Michigan Avenue. We'll, of course, have the details in the podcast notes for you on that. The website address, where's that?
roombreakout.com. And you'll have to select a location, Lansing. This event's only being held in Lansing, but our Facebook event is right now where all the best information is for this Halloween adventure. So hop on Facebook, search Breakouts Halloween Adventure.
Excellent, excellent. Appreciate you guys coming in. Before I do let you go, I am going to give you an opportunity to tell me what I should try. Beyond the Halloween stuff, what would you recommend for a guy like me who's not wearing the crushed velvet, who's not wearing the zebra skin, just chilled out dude? What do you recommend that I try there?
So I know you said you don't have a lot of friends, but there has to be some people that you could bribe. Our
bribing is probably what it would take.
Our zombie roadhouse is creepy, and since you're into the Halloween season, I mean that's a good one. Every one of our games is fun, and it really comes down to how many people you have.
Excellent.
if
You
you've
could
only
get
got-
your coworkers here and make it a team building event,
Right.
and do that.
and show them how smart you are.
Yeah.
They might not believe that.
It's going to take some work. I'm going to tell you that.
We'll help you.
All right, fair enough. Dan, Tyler, thanks so much for coming in and talk with me about Breakout's Halloween adventure. Again, you can stop by their website, get the more details on that, and appreciate you guys coming by and having a chat.
Yeah.
Appreciate what you
Thank
do.
you so much for having us.
You've been listening to Community Convos, a program from LCC Connect with conversations about what's happening in our community. To listen to this episode on demand, visit us at lccconnect.org or find us on your favorite podcast platform. If you or someone you know would like to be a guest on Community Convos, email us lcc-connect@lcc.edu. And thanks for joining the Convo.